हवा में है, पानी से है, जमी पे है चारों ओर। घर बैठे बैठे भी तो होने लगा तू है बोर। कितने है काम तेरे, चेक पड़े नाम तेरे, लेने कौन जाएगा? सुन यारा, तेरा काम हो जाएगा। इतना क्यों हो प्लस, अब सब है पेपरलेस। 10 ही मिनट में अकाउंट खुल जाएगा। मत यारा वेट कर, ऐप एक्टिवेट कर, एम कनेक्ट प्लस में पूरा बैंक मिल जाएगा। सुन यारा, तेरा काम हो जाएगा। बंद कर रोना धोना, बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा है ना, इंस्टा अकाउंट खोल, स्ट्रेस भूल जाएगा। बिल हो या रिचार्ज, बैलेंस हो या स्टेटमेंट, यार निकला बाहर तो बैंड बज जाएगा। काहे का करोना जब बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा तेरे घर तक आएगा। यूपीआई जमाने में तू बैंक क्यों जाएगा? सुन यारा, तेरा काम हो जाएगा। तेरा काम हो जाएगा। तेरा काम हो जाएगा। सुन यारा, तेरा काम हो जाएगा।
हेलो, नमस्कार, हेलो, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। आई होप यू आर डूइंग वेल एंड सेफ। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट यदनेश रायकर। बिफोर वी स्टार्ट, मैं आपके लिए थोड़ा कुछ गाना चाहता हूं। गाओ, जस्ट अ सेकंड। आओगे जब तुम साजना, आओगे जब तुम साजना, अंगना फूल खिलेंगे, बरसेगा सावन, बरसेगा सावन, झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे। आओगे जब तुम साजना, आओगे जब तुम साजना, अंगना फूल खिलेंगे। थैंक यू। आज का एपिसोड थोड़ा खास है क्योंकि हमारे साथ दो बहुत ही कमाल के म्यूजिशियन, सिंगर्स, वोकलिस्ट आने वाले हैं। बट बिफोर वी गो देयर, लेट अस टॉक अबाउट बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा। बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा, we thank them because they are ardent music follower, Manoj, and we thank them for their continuous support to Waah. Before we start, we have Mr. Rakesh Sharma, Deputy General Manager of Marketing and Branding, Bank of Baroda, to speak a few words.
नमस्कार मित्रों, भारत एक विविधताओं से भरपूर देश है। अनेकता में एकता ही हमारे इस भारत की शान रही है। हमारे इस देश में प्रतिभाओं की कोई कमी नहीं है। आवश्यकता है तो सिर्फ उन्हें एक उचित अवसर प्रदान करने की और एक उचित मंच प्रदान करने की। बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा सदैव से ही कला एवं संस्कृति को प्रोत्साहित करने का पक्षधर रहा है। यह हमारी विरासत है और इसे संजोए रखना न केवल हमारा दायित्व बल्कि हमारा नैतिक कर्तव्य भी है। हम आर्ट एंड आर्टिस्ट द्वारा प्रस्तुत बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा वाह सीजन 3 से जुड़कर अपने आप को गौरवान्वित महसूस करते हैं। वाह एक ऐसा सशक्त एवं बेहतरीन मंच है जो उभरते हुए कलाकारों की प्रतिभा को वैश्विक स्तर तक पहुंचाता है अपने सोशल मीडिया चैनल्स के माध्यम से, जिस पर कि उसके लाखों फॉलोअर्स हैं। बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा इन प्रतिभाशाली कलाकारों की सफलता एवं उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना के साथ अपने देश की सांस्कृतिक विरासत को संजोए रखने हेतु अपनी प्रतिबद्धता को पुनः दोहराता है। हमें आशा है आप सबको ये प्रस्तुतियां बहुत ही आनंदित करेंगी और हमारा आप सभी से अनुरोध रहेगा कि आप इन उभरते हुए कलाकारों को प्रोत्साहित करें, इनकी हौसला अफजाई करें, इनका सहयोग करें और उनकी सफलता की कामना करें। आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा की ओर से। अब आप इन संगीत विधाओं का आनंद लें।
थैंक यू सो मच सर। आप जो हम इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिशियंस एंड यूथ म्यूजिशियंस और इसके अलावा हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल म्यूजिक को जो आप सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, जो आपने हम पर जो एक फेथ रखा है, उसके लिए वी आर ग्रेटफुल एंड वी विल नेवर लेट यू डाउन सर। थैंक यू सो मच बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा। चलिए बढ़ते हैं हमारे ई कॉन्सर्ट की तरफ और टॉक शो ऑफ कोर्स, एंड वेलकम टू आर्ट एंड आर्टिस्ट प्रेजेंट्स वाह बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा। सो before we start, let me tell you the game of वाह। आप सब तो जानते हैं क्योंकि आप तो अभी रोज अटेंड कर रहे हैं, बट टू दोज हु आर न्यू हियर, वाह 3 सेगमेंट्स में डिवाइड होता है। फर्स्ट सेगमेंट इज द अप क्लोज एंड पर्सनल, where I will be talking about the artists, their childhood, their music and everything. The second segment is the rapid fire, which is my favorite, and the third segment is Waah Bank of Baroda, where you will listen to these amazing musicians and go wow. So, not wasting a lot of time, let's call the guests for the evening. We have 2 wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful, talented, versatile adjectives come par jayenge itne, they are amazing, you know. So let's call upon the sensational duo also known as Nandi sisters, Antara Nandy and Ankita Nandy. Hello, namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you so much for having us here today.
So happy, you know, I'm so excited to have you all because apart from you all being an artist and being a viral sensation also, I also look up to your work, and I'm so happy that I'm the host for the season 3 and you all are the artists. So thank you so much for being here.
You're being too kind, but before we go ahead, Yadnesh ji, you started the evening with one of our absolute favorites, and it's by my Guruji. आपने समा बांध दिया यार, क्या ही बोले। Lovely, beautiful.
I was talking to Durga didi, and didi was saying तुम गाना गाओ, और मैंने बोला मैं गाना कैसे गाऊं? तो अंतरा और अंकिता इतना अच्छा गा रहे हैं, मैं I'll play the violin, no, why should I sing? like तुम गाना गाओ, अच्छा गाओगे तुम। मैं थोड़ा डर के गा रहा था, कुछ गलतियां हो गई तो माफ करना।
Modesty, oof, but you nailed it.
Thank you so much. Also let me tell you, Durga Didi has asked me strictly, no Didi, no Dada, no Ji, no Bhaiya, no Auntie, nothing. So we will stick to Antara, Ankita and Yadnesh. So,
Okay. It's going to take a while to seep in, but yeah, okay. I'm going to try to do that.
It will take some time. Anyway, so good to have you. I hope you're doing well and safe.
We are so far. We are.
Yeah, amazing. So, आपने सुना ही होगा, but I'll repeat it down. वाह ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, इसको हमने 3 सेगमेंट्स में डिवाइड किया है. The first segment is up close and personal, where I will be talking about your personal life or your childhood, the way you learned music or how you grew up. Then we go to the rapid fire also, which is my favorite. I guess you're also excited for that.
Very.
Yeah. And the third segment is Waah Bank of Baroda, where everyone are going to listen to you all and go Waah. That's the name, and that's the reason. course, y'all are amazing. And
Thank you.
तो जब से आर्ट एंड आर्टिस्ट ने बोला है कि थर्ड एपिसोड में अंतरा और अंकिता आने वाला है, I was like, wow, amazing, इतना मजा आने वाला है. And
जब से हमें पता चला कि you'll be the one interviewing us, we were also like, whoa, amazing.
okay, thank you. चलिए फिर बात करते हैं. Let's start with Antara.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you start? I mean, because y'all are siblings, right? So
Yeah.
journey might be a little similar, right? Because y'all come from the same place. I'm guessing, I don't know, but I want Antara to answer, and then Ankita can go second.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Although we are siblings, our journeys have been quite different. बहुत अलग रहे हैं. मैं बचपन से I have been very serious about music and I always knew I had to go ahead and become a musician.
Wow.
तो 4 साल की उम्र से I have been, taking proper Hindustani classical classes. I started off I started off training under Ustad Rashid Khan ji, and you sang his song today, and I was like, whoa, yeah, amazing. Okay, anyway, coming back, I started up training under him, और फिर I went on to train in ITC Sangeet Research Academy. So, being in Hindustani classical music was always a very intrinsic part of my life. Ankita, on the other hand, she was a very different journey for me because मेरी बहन जितनी ज्यादा serious माहौल में she used to find it nice to do music in that serious माहौल. I being the naughty one, मुझसे एक जगह में बैठा नहीं जाता था. Especially that kind of serious माहौल में मैं डर जाती थी कि oh my god, हो क्या रहा है. तो हाँ, my parents used to take me along जहाँ मेरी बहन जाती थी for music classes. मुझे भी लेकर जाया गया था वहाँ पे. बट मैं ऐसे माहौल देखकर डर जाती थी, तो I used to be like नहीं जाना है, मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा. But there was this one class, Chandan Ray Chaudhary sir ka class, that back in Kolkata. Yes, back in Kolkata. He's a music director. Yes. And unka class I joined and I used to find it really, interesting, and I used to find it fun going to his class. And I'll tell you the reason behind that. So Chandan sir used to love her voice. So as soon as she started going to the classes, like within a month or so, if I'm not wrong, she started singing for Bengali TV serials.
Wow.
And yeah, so we'd come back home and Nani is watching TV and we'd randomly hear her voice and she'd go like, what? Is that my voice? So I think the fact that वो class में जा रही थी, सीख रही थी और तुरंत वापस आते ही she would see an outcome right there on television. That's why she used to get excited. I think that's the reason. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, yes. But also she used to enjoy. Yes, she used to enjoy. And that is the place I got my recording sessions कैसे होते हैं उसका training भी मुझे वहाँ से हम दोनों को in fact. Yes. And later on we went on and we learned Western classical music in KM Music Conservatory, which is Rahman sir's academy. And like, I don't know how to put our journeys together because it's been very different for both of us. But music has always been there. I have grown up listening to her, every सुबह 5 बजे जग के दीदी सा लगाती है. So I have grown up listening to all of that. तो वो माहौल हमेशा से ही रहा है. And like I was saying, I have always been very serious. I always knew I had to take music up as my career ahead. So I invested a lot more time and a lot more effort. And Ankita was a natural, always. She'd pick up things so quickly and she'd just surprise us all. And we'd be like, but I was the one training. How does she know it? And she'd just, end up surprising us all. But हम दोनों बचपन से साथ में गाते आए हैं. हमारा, since you are a musician, you'd also, I'm sure you'd agree कि हम musicians में time pass या फिर उसको क्या बोलते हैं, having fun is music. Yeah, that's always it. तो हमारे लिए वही activities, playtime used to be singing. बोर हो रहे हैं बैठ के क्या करें, गाना गा रहे हैं.
Wow.
That has been there. We started putting out videos together. We weren't we hadn't ever thought कि हम लोग आगे जाके एक duo बनेंगे and we'd call ourselves Nandi sisters. वैसा plan तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. It happened very recently when we started posting videos together. singing songs, and people would refer to us as Nandy sisters.
How did you plan to go about this? I mean, was there an idea, or ऐसा कुछ तो होगा कि होगा कि you practicing something impromptu and then we thought that ये साथ में अच्छा लग रहा है. What's the story behind it?
Okay, so basically it's back. It goes back to 2016, 15-16 ish. तो उस वक्त हमारे समर वेकेशंस चल रहे थे, एंड हमारी आदत है कि हम जब भी अगर खाली बैठे हैं तो आसपास कुछ भी है लाइक टेबल, तो उसको ऐसे टैप कर करके हम लोग गा देते हैं. तो उस वक्त ये कप सॉन्ग्स चीज भी नया नया आया था और हमें बड़ा फैसिनेटिंग लगा.
हाँ, it was that Anna Kendrick's cup song that had gone viral.
Right.
So we were learning the beat in the cups.
तो हम लोग वही बजा बजा के दूसरे गाने ट्राई कर रहे थे, एंड वी फाउंड कि हाँ अच्छा है.
Yeah.
Let's make a video of it. And we made a video, we put it up on social media, and 4 or 5 videos एक साथ हमारा viral हो गया था उस वक्त.
And
So
इससे
that's
पहले
when
तक Nandi sisters as a duo had become a thing. But उससे पहले तक ना, like we had always dreamt कि यार एक दिन ऐसा होगा कि
हमारा likes, comments, shares सब कुछ Ks में आएगा, thousands में आएंगे.
And that was the time when that dream became a reality.
And in fact views millions में जा रहे हैं and all of that.
Yeah, and one sudden day you just wake up and you wake up to one of your friends calling you and saying, dude, go check your Facebook, Sonu Nigam ji shared your video.
Wow.
And we're like, what? How? Where? So we started getting recognized by such eminent people who we have respected and looked up to, and we still look up to.
Yes.
है ना? तो we felt very encouraged. We were like, यार, if people like us singing together, then that's what we're gonna do. So that's when we thought of sticking together and singing together. But why 11, 12 happened, and you know how things are.
उसका higher secondary, then we shifted to Pune, then उनका graduation and मेरा high secondary.
So we had to stop putting videos until lockdown happened.
Yeah.
Lockdown happened और हमें फिर से एक दूसरे के साथ बहुत सारा time मिल गया, and I'm going to talk a little here. So what happened is that so what happened is that we've spoken of this story a lot of times, but we just don't get tired of it.
So it was actually Bihu चल रहा था. It was the Bihu time. Bihu is the traditional festival of Assam.
Yeah, and we belong to Assam, just in case we missed that. So we were absolutely missing going back home, and we were missing Bihu. तो हमने सोचा कि चलो कोई नहीं, ऐसे घर पे खाली बैठे काम करते हैं, यूकेलेली उठाते हैं, गा देते कुछ ऐसे, we'll just have fun, we'll sing a Bihu number. Although Bihu requires you to have a lot other instruments. There's this dhul, peppa,
gogona.
Right. We didn't have all of that. We just had like ourselves, and we had the uke. So we just picked the ukes up, and we sang. And Mama came on board. She wrapped us up in the traditional Assamese attire, and we very casually made a video. And we, very unplanned, posted it. I mean, कि चलो डाल देते हैं video, तो क्या करें, डाल देते हैं. तो डाल दिया. और मेरे Facebook पे it went up, and within like a few hours, our relatives started calling us and saying, hey, I received that video on so and so WhatsApp group. And before we know, next morning we get a call
at 4 a.m.
We get notified that
the health minister of
Assam has shared the video,
has tweeted the video.
Yeah.
So, and we were going bonkers.
क्या हो रहा है, हो क्या रहा है? And then I go to my page and I see that the video has hit 1 million views already.
Wow.
And we were like, so that's when we realized you never know what people like.
Absolutely.
There are videos that we've actually put so much effort into, gotten like a proper person to come and shoot it in an HD camera and use proper mics and everything we've done, but no one watched that. ये ऐਵੇਂ ही balcony में खड़े-खड़े ऐसे कुछ भी बजा के गाते हैं, and people like that. So point being, we stuck to that and we named it Balcony Concerts, and we've been continuing that series, and our aim right now has been to
spread positivity
and happiness during this lockdown. I'm sure you'll agree, everything's been so grim. और सिर्फ खराब न्यूज़ ही आते रहे हैं throughout this whole time.
So plays such an important role here, and of course,
absolutely. And we being artists,
that's a great job.
Thank you.
Because,
And
मैंने खुद सुना वो I know it's not that this is not the first video.
you know,
Because we're also in the family WhatsApp groups, and all your videos come there as well. So
what?
yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad. We're both
Yeah,
so
we're
glad.
उसके लिए मुझे जब पता चला कि y'all are there, like wow यार, ये तो अलग ही होने वाला है. There's gonna be that's
Thank
good.
you, thank you.
Y'all were born and brought up in Assam or in Kolkata or Pune? What? Tell me.
Yeah, so we both were born in Assam, but we had to shift to Kolkata
Because my parents, so they discovered that their child could sing in pitch. So they decided कि चलो अब तो child गाता है तो child को अच्छे से सिखाना पड़ेगा. So then they moved from Assam to Kolkata just so they could, provide me with proper music guidance.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we
And-
took that hugely.
I mean,
and then we were brought up in
we brought,
Kolkata.
yeah.
We stayed there for 13 years.
because parents supporting their child. Also, we have an academy in Mumbai, and when students, they come to us, and when parents don't support their children, and we feel so bad because the teacher or the guru, is putting so much effort, but maybe the student is showing so much of love for music, but then the parent is like, नहीं पढ़ाई करो, नहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं यार, कितना रियाज करके क्या करोगे, क्या है, and that's when parents like your parents, who took you from Assam to Kolkata just to learn music. It's so amazing.
We are very
We are
lucky.
very blessed to have such, supportive parents.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Our parents, they're both engineers.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm the first person to take music as a profession. And then Ankita is following. And now we're in it together. But yeah,
I'm going to say here, मैं अभी music भी balance कर रही हूँ, and I'm going to take the engineering thing also forward. So I'm going to balance both of these now.
yeah, and sorry, what?
Ankita is going to do engineering.
Yes, I'm appearing for all entrance exams right now.
What about Antara then?
I just graduated. I did my graduation in media and communications from Symbiosis Pune.
Wow.
So now I'm going to go ahead and do my masters. But yeah, I mean, we've been balancing studies and music both together, and only because our parents are being so supportive
Absolutely.
throughout.
Wow.
Yeah, and I really wish, I really wish ki there are very few people. I feel there are very few people who are very blessed with different kinds of talents. You could be a musician, you could be a painter,
You could be a dancer.
and if you have one of those talents, you're amazing. And I really feel that parents should really recognize that and encourage their children more.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Okay, because art and artists not just only presents Indian classical music. Art and artist presence is they have a lot of they present everything. But now that Utsa, we have a lot of Indian classical musicians, and we also have a lot of older generations attending the bar session today. And it is so much to for people to take a note of this, that they need to support their children. And actually, also my father, Pandit Neeraj Raikar ji, he actually, when I was learning from him, but you see that my father, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि when you're a son and a disciple, being a father and son and a guru or shishya, it usually doesn't happen that the father sends you to another guru. They want you to कि मेरे से ही सीखो, मेरे पास सब कुछ है, तुम यही लेके आगे चले जाओ. But that is not the case with my father. He used to tell me, and he tells me कि आपसे सीखने मिल रहा है ना, सीखो. You go there, you go into another guru, go and learn, because learning is a it's never
ultimate goal.
never, of course. So मुझे बोलना ये था कि बच्चों को भी it is so important कि उनको रियाज के लिए बिठाना.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's the job of the parent, and not
Absolutely.
the kid.
Oh my gosh, I finally have someone who agrees. Okay.
Yeah. Also, now that I know Antara learned from Rashid ji, Ustad Rashid Khan sahab, what about Ankita? Did you also learn classical, or you're around Antara and she's training you about something like that?
Yes, I wasn't trained under some teacher that way in Indian classical.
Yeah.
But I've grown up listening to her. तो कभी कभार दीदी अगर जबरदस्ती बिठाती कि नहीं तो आज मेरे साथ बैठेगी रियाज करेगी तो वहां पे उस वक्त जितना सीख लिया. एंड अभी तो जब से लॉकडाउन शुरू हुआ है, जब से हमारे वीडियोस वगैरह वायरल हुए हैं, काफी अप्रिसिएशन मिल रहा है, तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है.
So nowadays I actually see her coming to me and saying, "Didi, chalo बैठते रियाज करते हैं." I'm like, oh, this is what I've been trying to make her do for so many years, and just like a couple of appreciations on social media has made her finally do it. So happy.
Wow, this is good. So also I want to ask Antara, maybe you'll answer it better, but I don't want you to answer. I want Ankita.
Okay.
Because y'all sing almost every other genre, right? Y'all sing Western, y'all sing folk, and also classical now. How important do you think classical plays? Because हमें अक्सर सिखाया गया कि classical plays a base. You know, अगर आपको classical में training मिली है, you know, you can sing every other genre, or not just a genre कि आपकी एक तैयारी हो जाती है vocal. Yeah, it's not just vocal. I'm talking about any instrument or tabla or whatever you call it. How important do you think classical music plays a role?
It's very important. क्योंकि आप क्लासिकल म्यूजिक के ठीक है, अगर आप मुझे बहुत अच्छे से गाना नहीं आता क्लासिकल म्यूजिक, मेरे बहन को बहुत अच्छे से गाना आता है बिकॉज शी इज बीन लर्निंग सिंस शी वाज अ किड. बट एटलीस्ट वो कहते हैं ना, तानसेन के पहले आपको कानसेन बनना चाहिए, आपका कान तैयार होना चाहिए. तो सिंस मैं बचपन से दीदी को गाते हुए सुनी हूँ, तो मेरा मतलब ना चाहते हुए भी मेरा कान तैयार हो गया था. सो सिंस वो एक सेंस रहता है तो गाना easier हो जाता है. I believe that.
Yeah. Also, sorry, you didn't want me to answer, but I'm just like coming in here. I really believe कि when you're building a tower,
आपका बेस जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा, जितना अच्छा बनेगा, आपका बिल्डिंग भी उतना ही मजबूत बनेगा.
Exactly what you said. I mean, classical gives you a total insight into everything. I mean, you have to know the basics to go and sing a song.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You may not. So, see, when you're trained in classical, I know it from experience that tomorrow suddenly someone comes, you're an Indian classical singer, and someone just comes and says, sing a Katy Perry song. You'll fall out of the sky and be like, what, how? But then it's not like you don't know it. You might not be able to take the intricacies the way a Western singer is able to, but you can see the song for what it is.
Yeah.
And then you will not have to work as hard as a person who isn't trained. Maybe just like a couple of weeks and you're there.
Yeah.
So that's what, you know.
You said it, you all gave the perfect example and the answer actually what I was expecting. So yeah, thank you. Okay, so it's so wonderful to see y'all you know, having the, you know, what you call, there's love and there's respect and there's everything. What was this moment when Ankita thought, because you told me that you thought, you know, of doing music bachpan se hi.
Bilkul.
How did you start? I mean, is Antara ko dekh ke hi start hua, or someone had to push you or something like that?
No. Definitely. Didi has been my idol. She has been my everything when it comes to music. आज मैं जितना भी गाती हूँ, I owe it all to her.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously, because अगर दीदी वो सुबह 5 बजे जग के सा नहीं लगाती तो मुझे सुर का सेंस नहीं होता.
आज अंकिता मेरा फ्री का PR कर रही है, literally. But okay.
No.
That's good.
No, it's really it's the truth. मुझे अगर सुर में गाना आता है, मुझे सुर ताल का सेंस पता है, तो that's because she pushed me. That's because दीदी हमेशा रियाज करती थी मेरे बाजू में, भले ही मैंने रियाज किया नहीं किया, but वो एक हमेशा रहा है. And
but you know what, thank you for all the tareef, but you know, I've always felt, although I invested more time, Ankita has always been the quicker learner, and she's always had a better ear. This I realized, मुझे एक recording के लिए जाना था, and it's usually my mom who accompanies me. That day, for some reason, my mom had to rush to office, and my mom said, take tuk-tuk along. I was like, क्यों? She's like, no, just take her along. I said, okay. So Ankita came. Oh, so sorry, her nickname is
tuk-tuk.
Yeah. So Ankita came along and I was recording and I was almost done. We were just listening to it. And she's like, "Hey, stop it there. I think Didi, you shouldn't have sung it like that. Hit the Komal Madham, the Komal Ga." I'm like, "What? You know what note that is?" She's like, "Yeah, I mean, just don't approach it that way, approach it the other way." And I was mind blown. I was like, because see, she's a kid who's never sung. You know, she never sits in a class. She just comes and she's like, "Hit the Komal Gandhar." I'm like, so, you know, since then, I've always made it a point to take her to all my recording sessions because there are things that I don't catch and she catches like that.
There's so much to learn from y'all. The respect she has for you and the respect you have for her. It's
Trust me, it's only on screen. The moment the screen is off, we are back to fighting like cats and dogs.
Wow. I want y'all to fight.
What? No, you wouldn't want that. Trust me, you wouldn't want that.
But what are these silly topics y'all fight on?
We fight on random things.
The randomest of things.
I am sitting, Didi अचानक से बाल खींच देगी. क्यों? अरे मेरे बाल.
I was bored. And plus, I'm the older one. I have the rights. Come on.
me.
We fight over food. I mean, food is the most common topic for our fights. We fight over food. We fight over who's taking which ukulele. Although both look the exact same, we still meaninglessly fight. Yeah, so you know, they're just numerous nonsense topics that we fight on.
Wow.
Today we were fighting on who's going to sit on which side.
Oh, this is amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all happy with where you're sitting right now?
No, but oh, you know what? We've just learned to adjust with each other. See?
Amazing. You know what? I don't want to end the up close personal talks, but you know we have to stick to the time and go ahead. So let's go to the second segment, and the second segment is rapid fire. Usually it's me who chooses who I want to answer the first part, but I want you all to fight and think. Give me you tell me.
Since she's the younger one, she goes first.
Oh my God! ये चांद सूरज कहाँ से आया है?
I'm just being a good person, man. Take it.
Okay.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad Ankita wanted to go first. Okay, chalo. I've got some wonderful, amazing questions. So let's start, Ankita.
Yes.
If you could steal that one thing from Antara, what would it be and why?
Her makeup kit. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay.
I love it. And she doesn't share it. That's just the worst.
That's true. Very possessive one.
Also her clothes.
What? No. I mean, I'm the one who's always stealing clothes from her wardrobe.
And you don't let me.
That's there.
Where's equality?
A lot of fun. Wow. Okay, let's go to the second one. Okay, this one's interesting. The one movie you are embarrassed to say that I like it.
What is it that I'm embarrassed about that?
You have to be fast. It's a rapid fire game.
Okay, I'm blank. I'm completely blank.
Okay, this proves you're so proud of your movie choices that you think all the
okay, no,
watch are good.
No, I'm not. There are certain movies. Okay, I have completely blanked out over here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, do you want to answer for Ankita?
I could answer for myself.
No. This is just for her.
You know my choices.
Okay.
She's good at movies.
She watched Ravan and she really liked it. I remember that.
Okay, I'm embarrassed.
Nice movie though. It's a nice movie, please.
I'm embarrassed. Okay, Ankita.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm so happy.
Are you seriously not going to fight about that?
You liked it as well. Don't lie. You liked it as well.
Shahrukh Khan is the best actor. I love him. But
Yes,
Ravan
definitely.
nahi yaar, Ravan nahi yaar. Come on.
I give you that.
Okay. Thanks for answering this.
Anytime.
What is the sweetest message you've received recently?
So my birthday just went by on 26th August, and like every year, my sister wrote me a letter. And like every year, I cried this time as well. And this letter was the sweetest. And even now, when I think about the letter, I feel like crying. So
That's just one thing I do every year. That is, I write her a letter and then I'm sorted for the rest of the year. Every time she picks a fight and I'm like, I was really kind to you. I wrote you a letter. And she's like,
On your birthday, that's all.
no, but that's really sweet. And
Yeah.
that letter just proves that she actually likes me and she doesn't like fighting all the time. And she has genuine sister feelings for me. Otherwise, though, I don't know.
Okay, see, I'm a guy, but okay. Kajal or lip gloss, what would be a crucial part of your go-to look?
Kajal.
Kajal.
Of course, I know you take a lot of time, Karna, and I don't know.
It doesn't take time.
It doesn't take time.
It doesn't.
It really doesn't take time. It
But the
just takes us
fixing
as much time as you take to brush your hair. It's just done.
I don't brush my hair.
Oh my gosh, Yadnesh, come on.
I'm telling you, y'all are the lucky ones who seeing me in this avatar because my
We've
hair
seen
is
you.
like,
Yeah, we've seen you in the other avatar too.
yeah, my hair is like this. I have beard and everything, and then my ma is always telling me, "Yadnesh, yaar, kaat de yaar baal, kitna badayega, kitna badayega." And Baba is always, he's like, "Arey, bada na chalega. It's a time, but ठीक है, good time." Okay, choose one. What do you want to be? A television superstar or a viral sensation? I mean, like viral or be viral. Oh, you all are already viral. Is good.
I think the viral sensation.
Viral sensation?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and what if you want to go to be a Bollywood superstar or be a Hollywood superstar?
Hollywood,
Okay,
without a question.
I just added this up. Okay, that's cute. That's nice. Okay, so अंकिता के लिए तालियां सब लोग अपने अपने घर से
Thank
बजाएं.
you. Thank you.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Now let's go to ma'am. Antara ji, Antara Nandy. Hello.
Hanji, Yadnesh ji. Namaste.
Sorry, let's get back on. Yeah. So your first question is the last movie you saw and said, "Hey, it's me. I could have played the role."
Oh, there was this movie called Gippy.
Yes.
There was this movie. Yeah, it was about like a chubby girl who has eating disorders and faces a tough time with her body image and stuff like that. And I've always been an obese kid, and I have had the toughest times as a child. I remember dieting for so long and exercising and then falling out of diet and cheating. That was literally my entire life. So I related with that character way too much.
Wow. But if you'll get a chance to work in a movie or something, will you say yes in a snap or you'll think about it? Or
Yes. I think Ankita will say a yes in a snap. She's always been very inclined towards that. I, on the other hand, I have the worst expressions. Even like when I sing, I've seen comments saying, "Beta, itne chehre mat banao." So I don't think I'm going to go for acting.
But all you need for acting is chehre. So
Sorry, what?
all you need for acting is chehre. So probably
You also do need the skills. Also, having said that, if there is like a character offered to me which sort of revolves around being a musician that I think I could play, then why not?
Nice. Okay. If you have a secret diary to rely on, which musician's diary it would be?
If I had a secret diary,
Yeah, a secret diary to rely on.
okay,
Which musician's diary it would be?
Rahman sir.
Of course.
Yeah.
Need a reason, right?
I have sort of worshipped him since I was a child. I'm not kidding. I was in class 7 and I had a notice board. I had it plastered with his pictures and I used to do agarbatti.
Wow.
Yeah, I was that crazy a fan. So I have always wondered how it is that he comes up with tunes like that, and every single composition is a masterpiece. Although I had the golden opportunity to
I
sing
know
for
who
him.
to come there. Yeah.
Yeah, last year, uh, I had that opportunity. I actually saw him make a song right in front of me.
It's
So-
called Miss Dil.
Yes, it's called this. I'll come to that later. But yeah, I really want to know what are the tricks of him coming up with a song for every situation, for every mood. Who could have thought you could make a romantic song on Puriya Dhanashri? He made Hai Rama, and we were all like, whoa. So where I really want to know the tips. of
Also,
that.
it's not just the composition, but it's the arrangement behind it.
Yes,
definitely
absolutely.
that.
Composition you can make in, I mean, ban jati hai. It's there, you know. I can make something right away.
Huh.
Also, if you know something about classical, it's even easier.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But then it's the game behind the arrangement and how
Absolutely.
does he think? Oh my God!
And you know, when you're a person like him, you have way too much gyan. You know कि मेरे पास, like when he programs in a software, you have everything available. So to know that which are the exact elements that I'm going to pick so that it doesn't sound overdone and
Right,
it's just there.
exactly.
You know, I really want to know that.
He's a legend, of course.
Of
Of course,
anyway.
without a doubt.
So, one of the things that you have that Ankita does not have. Of course, don't tell me makeup kits and clothes, of course.
Okay, give me a second. One of the things that I have that Ankita doesn't have, horrible metabolism. Uh-huh. I eat a samosa today, tomorrow I'll look fat. She can hog. She can hog on sweets, on samosas, on burgers, and she'll never blow up. And I completely envy it.
I hate people like Ankita.
Same.
No, I'm really blessed that way. I have a crazy appetite as well.
hate निकलता है ना मुझे ऐसे लोगों के लिए ना दिल से hate निकलता है. But of course, as a musician, I have lots of love and respect to you. But yeah.
Now you're being nice.
What is the most funniest proposal you have ever received?
Funniest proposal. I haven't received
Have you?
proposals.
Are you kidding
What?
me?
Yeah, no, like really.
Okay,
Depends.
surprising, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't ever received proposals. I think I look very unapproachable. You know, like people have always just thought, like back in school, they've always just seen me as a very studious kid who comes to school, studies, goes back. And in music school, I was just going to classes, learning, coming back. That's it. So I don't think I ever got a proposal, although, oh my gosh, yes, I remember this one time. I was live.
Yeah.
I was live on Instagram or something, and you get a lot of comments, right?
Yeah.
So I had this one comment which said, shiny, shiny skin, silky, silky hair. Would you like to be my queen? I'm from Assam. I'm going to buy you burgers.
What?
And for a while, I was like, no, like, were you trying to write a poem and then you didn't find a rhyme scheme and it somehow ended up in burgers? But anyway, no.
I can't stop laughing. I was actually expecting something to end like a poem, but burgers. Wow.
That person just knew that you love burgers. or
After
something.
the show ends, I won this. Okay, you have to send it to me on WhatsApp, please.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't ever use this on anybody. Personal suggestion.
But I just want it. Wow. Okay. Describe the word competition in one word in the positive light.
Can it be like a couple of words?
Yeah, I just wanted light words. Yeah.
Okay. Scope to improve, scope to learn.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So
I think so.
I wanted to ask you this question. I mean, I'm sure I'd get a good response, but I wanted to ask because y'all are sisters and y'all are musicians, although you have love and the same respect and everything, you know, you have this amazing bond. Though, ऐसा कब हुआ है कि, you know, you thought कि, oh, no, she's my competition or she's being my competition or something like that? Did that ever come to you?
No, actually never.
No, never.
नहीं, वो thankfully नहीं हुआ है. But although like we've every time we put out a video, like in the beginning when we just started putting out videos together, we'd get like a couple of comments where people would compare us. I think it's human nature. You see two people performing together, you compare them.
Of course.
So we'd see people say that, hey, I like Ankita's voice more. Hey, Ankita is cuter. Hey, Antara has nice hair or something like that. And you know, those are just things. But thankfully, we've never had an issue with that. One big reason is because we had our parents to always counsel us.
Yeah.
You know, they always step in before we could interpret those comments into something negative. They just jump in and they'd say, you know, there are people who might like Ankita more. There are people who might like you more, but that's just their choice. You know, there are some qualities that Ankita has. There are other qualities that you have. And I think we've just made peace with that. Ki, haan, theek hai. I have negativities and so do you. Humans after all.
That's how you make the best pair, you know. So that's
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
lovely round. So I had fun. I hope you all.
So did we.
So did we.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for art and artist to tell me who's the winner. Now they're gonna think and then gonna tell me. Usually, तो क्या होता है ना? I was the first artist of the first season of Waah.
Okay.
So जब of course तब lockdown corona कुछ नहीं था but अब है तो तब हमें ना I won the Cadbury का this and a good plant and so I was so happy. Of course अब तो ये online है तो यहाँ से कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Of course when you come to Mumbai, we plan to give you something. But yeah.
Please make the chocolates because we love chocolates and we're not allowed chocolates.
I'll get you chocolates. अगर art and artist ने नहीं दिया फिर भी मैं दूंगा.
Okay. Yay!
Done.
चलो मुझे बताओ art and artist. I'm so excited.
So we
actually I love both of your answers. Both were very nice. good answers and everything.
Have you had joint winners so far?
Do you want to be a joint winner?
Who wouldn't mind?
Yeah, because we don't want to fight on this.
Do we? We just no. We just have enough reasons to fight. We just don't want this to be one of them. You know.
मैंने जीती या मैंने भी तो बराबर आंसर दिया था. Okay, so you're going to tell me. So till then, let's talk about what's coming in our third segment. And speaking of Bihu, I want you all to sing something for me. You know, I want you all to sing something in Bihu. Can you all please sing something in Bihu? I mean, something folk.
Bihu?
Anything in folk. I mean, I you know,
Let's go with
heard you all.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So the song that we're gonna sing. This is the first video of ours from the balcony concert series that had gone viral. I just hope I remember it. Play the last string. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so amazing! Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've got the name of the winner, and I feel so bad right now.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's just
so
okay.
let's not wait long. And the winner of the third episode's Waah is Antara Nandy.
Yes!
I told you, I feel bad already.
It's okay.
You did a good job.
But I'm very
You
happy.
did a-
You're gonna share your prize, whatever.
Okay. There we have it.
You did a good job. Yeah. Also claps for you all. And everyone from the viewers, आप अपने अपने घर से इनके लिए ताली बजाइए. Because I'm having so much fun, yaar.
Yeah, we did too.
Okay, so let's go to the third segment, and the third segment is Waah, Bank of Baroda. And so, what are you going to present for us? Tell me.
So we've decided to do a mixture of things. Since we as musicians, we believe ki music has no barriers, and we don't kind of like to stick to one form. We like to explore music as much as we can. Jitni haisiyat hai. So we've decided to divide our performance into segments.
Okay.
So we're going to have a folk segment because we love singing folk, and who doesn't like folk? We're going to cater to a couple of regions. We're going to cater to Assam, that's where we come from. We're going to cater to Bengal, that's where we grew up. We're going to cater to Punjab, and we're going to cater to Rajasthan.
Wow.
Yes.
So, I can't wait to listen to this one. So,
although having said that, I'm going to put it out there कि हमारे पास ज़्यादा तो instruments है नहीं. Like I've said, we just had this.
Yeah.
So we have tried to bring out the essence of these amazing folk numbers, and we've tried to present it in our way, our style, and we hope people enjoy it. So that's about the folk segment. Uske baad we've tried to move into a semi-classical zone.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll hear the folk segment first, and then we'll talk about the other segments.
Absolutely.
So let's mute, get ready, and looking forward to hear you all.
Yay!
हाय, चलिए तो आज शुरू करते हैं अब. So we've divided this evening into a couple of segments. तो पहला segment है folk, जहाँ हम कुछ folk गाने गाने वाले हैं,
अपना स्टाइल,
बिल्कुल अपने स्टाइल में. So here's the first song that we are going to sing, जो कि is going to be us representing our state, which is Assam. So here's bringing you a flavor of Assam. Juni korenu nasaniya, oh ye juni korenu nasani, ye juni korenu nasani, ye juni korenu nasani, hey ye juni korenu nasani, ye juni korenu nasani. Ab tase kharu di bole bharu di tase moni di bole loni, dekhi tumharo lagi, dekhi tumharo lagi jai. Ye juni moram nasani, ye juni ajoli suwani, hey ye juni moram nasani, ye juni ajoli suwani. Ab tase kharu di bole bharu di tase moni di bole loni, dekhi tumharo lagi, dekhi tumharo lagi jai. Ye juni moram nasani, করে হাতটাতে খারু দিলবলে মারু দিলটাতে মনি দিলবলে নানি দেখি মরো নানি দেখি মরো নানি যায় এই জনি করে না শুনি এই জনি লাগো এই জনি করে না শুনি এই জনি পুনের না শুনি ওই ধুলাচা পরমালি ওই উলাহি ধুলিয়া ওই কাঁধতে দিল ওই না শুনি মরো Hope you enjoyed that one. We had a lot of fun singing this wonderful. So we clubbed up 2 Bihu numbers, 2 of our favorite Bihu numbers, and we hope you had fun. Okay, here's moving on to the second item for today, which is going to be Bengali. Yes, Bengali folk. That's what it is. So should we jump right into it? Yes. Love it, Wow, that was a lot of fun singing. Yes. Now we are moving on to the third item of the evening, and we are sincerely hoping that you've enjoyed the last two items. If you did, do let us know what you thought, and do pardon our mistakes. All right, here's moving on to the next one. This is going to be our attempt on one of our favorite Rajasthani folk songs, and we hope you enjoy it. It's a very trivial attempt, and like I said, I really hope you enjoyed, and do pardon our mistakes. Wow, that was the first time we actually sang Bhai Sara Veera, and we really had a lot of fun singing this one. And here's the last song of this segment,
yes.
which we are very excited to sing. Yes, I will say that. But उसके साथ साथ हम बहुत nervous भी है. But I really hope that we sing this just about fine, and I hope that we can transmit to you the fun that we are going to have while singing
Yes.
this. I hope you really have fun listening to this one. This is a little flavor from Punjab. Of the folk segment. Yes, which was the folk segment, and we had a lot of fun, and we hope you had a lot of fun watching us. And we are soon going to move to the next segment.
Oh, what was this? Amazing.
Hey, thank you.
What a magical vibe, you know. And you know, when we look at you, I mean, I'm talking on behalf of all the people who look, I mean, watching this show. I mean, this happened with me. I couldn't stop smiling when you all were performing, you know.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
The expressions and the music, and of course you presented it in a new way, and which of course we're not used to listening to folk, because it's usually some ek tari or of course there are har ek folk ka apna apna ek special
Instrument
tribes
हाँ.
वगैरह. But you all did an amazing job, yeah. It's amazing.
Thank you,
Thank you
Yadnesh.
so much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
We
So,
just tried.
before we go to the second segment, I want you all to also talk about little about the folk music you all played. Of course, आपने उधर भी बात किया ही था, but I want you all to throw some light on all the folk music you presented today.
Okay. So, in general, we are both fans of folk music. We love singing folk.
Yes.
Since we come from Assam, we've been very attached to singing bihu. We love bihu. So it started off with us singing bihu, and then we slowly realized that a state like Assam, it's very rich in culture. And जब भी आप असम बोलते हो and असम का music बोलते हो, लोग फटाक से बोलते हैं bihu, right? But we realized that there's just so much more to it. That there's just so many other types of folk music just in Assam, in that one state that's so undiscovered and not as wide. It's not sung as often as it should be sung, and that made us both think कि सिर्फ एक स्टेट में इतना वैरायटी है, तो सोचो सारे स्टेट्स को मिला के कितना वैरायटी निकल पाएगा. So that's how we started off with singing folk. हमें और जानना था और सीखना था. ये तो हम 1% भी नहीं सीख पाए हैं अभी तक. हम तो जो सुनते हैं वही गाते हैं. But we really aim to go ahead and वो बोलते हैं ना और नीचे से खोद के निकालना है, और we want to learn more about as many styles of folk music that there is. But yeah, I got deviated. So started from bihu, क्योंकि come on, who doesn't like bihu? And then
we did Lavani.
In this session we sang.
Okay, yes.
उन्होंने आपका सुन के they now are a fan of bihu as well.
Oh, I'm so glad you said. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. But वही हम कोशिश वही कर रहे हैं कि जितने ज्यादा लोगों को हमारी जो मिट्टी की म्यूजिक है वो जितने ज्यादा लोग सुने, उसको सीखे, उससे आगे लेके जाए. While everyone is running towards adapting Western culture, which is great. I mean, wherever you get your knowledge from, ज्ञान बढ़ाने में तो just go on learning. But then why are we running after different cultures when there is so much undiscovered stuff in our
own
land? So yeah, but anyway, again, हमने सबसे पहले बिहू गाया आज के इस सेगमेंट में. उसके बाद we went on to singing Bengali folk. Shadher Lao is one of the most popular, most widely sung Bengali folk songs. It talks about I love the topics that they make the songs on. So Shadher Lao talks about Loki, a vegetable.
Wow.
Yeah, it says, Loki, you are so yummy. Could you ever imagine some person writing a song on a vegetable?
Wow.
Yeah, and it's so wonderfully written. Shadher Lao Banailo More Poiragi. It says, Loki, you are so tasty, I'm your fan now. Basically that. And the song that we fused it with, it's Dohai Haishonago Tomra. So that again, that touches upon a very important topic. It talks about, back in the day, children used to be married off to older men in India.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of things that these children had to face. They were only children. So this song talks about how this little girl who's been married off to an older gentleman, she says, Dohai Haishonago Tomra Buraya Maya. It says, please don't laugh, you people. I've been hit by my husband. And then she makes a song out of it. She makes it sound comical. She says, he hit me, he broke my leg, and then he came and he put a pile around it. So she's making it comical, but if you think about it, it's a very serious topic. So yeah, that's about the Bengali folk songs that we catered to. जब आप folk songs ऐसे सुनते रहते हो ना, you just come to know आजकल we love the songs that are being made, but the most commonly chosen topic to write a song is love and heartbreak, and that's just what is out there. And कल को मुझे भी गाने लिखने को बोले ना, मैं शायद ऐसे ही गाने लिखूंगी, है ना? Think coming up with topics like this is just amazing. Then we moved on to singing by Sara Veera. Although we have no connection per se with Rajasthan. The closest I have been is to perform there, and Ankita has been there when my mom was expecting her. So that's the closest she's been to Rajasthan. But I mean, we all love Rajasthani folk songs. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
So Bai Sara Bira, I heard Bai Sara Bira, I think a couple of years back, and I heard Paponda sing it in one of his live shows, and I was blown. I was like, wow, I really have to go back and listen to the song. And that's when I found out the original version.
Yeah.
So that's about the Rajasthani folk song. And Punjabi, उसके बारे में तो क्या ही बोले. सबको पसंद है तो हम भी गाते हैं.
So, you know, now that you all play ukulele, right? And
Yes.
I hail from Goa, by the way. So I actually want you all to sing Goan music also. It will sound so amazing. Have you all tried?
We haven't, but now you put it in our heads.
Yes, we
Now
have.
we're gonna go
I'm
ahead.
not saying you're gonna love it, and you know I'll help you, but I want you all to sing Goan music. It's
Oh my gosh, yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
definitely.
There's
Now I'm
this
so excited to do
There's
this.
a song also like this. I mean, not nothing on love or something, which I also played and sang in Utsav when we were a part of.
Uh-huh.
There's a song called "Undir Mama I love Ani Khati Pana Liplo Undir Mama I love Ani Khati Pata Nipto Ta 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 Ani Mago Richa Pila Lagi Ta 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 Ta." So it's and that
Sounds
vibe.
so
That,
Yeah.
yeah. And when you I guess you all play the guitar, right?
We do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So that part, I also play the guitar. So
Oh,
when you play that rhythm on the guitar, and it sounds amazing. I want you to play it.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
we will
Now,
try.
yes. Now we're going to really go ahead and listen to the song.
Yes.
You're going to tell us the name of the song. We're going to go ahead and listen.
I'm gonna after this is over. We wanna.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So okay, amazing. I love the first segment, and I'm ready for all the segments. You know, I'm ready. कि मुझे So tell me about the second segment. What do you have for us?
so the second segment is semi-classical,
Uh-huh.
which we will be starting off with her composition,
Yes.
and I'm so excited.
So it's the first song. Okay, let's not reveal it yet.
Yes.
You're going to watch it anyway. So
Okay.
yeah, so we'll be starting the segment off with a song that's written and composed by me.
Wow.
And yeah, and then we're going to just drift by and sing some of our favorite compositions. You know, that's all about it. But it's going to be very impromptu, and it's very unplanned. But I think that's what music is.
That's where it has to be.
Go with the vibe. Yeah.
That's
So
the
yeah. These partner mistakes also I'll just like to put that in here. Ankita has done a really good job in this, because like we've gone through about this before. She's not trained in classical music, but she was there throughout.
I tried to accompany her,
and I'm very proud to say she did a good job, and I really hope everyone who's going to watch this, along with you, Yadnesh, I really hope you all like it.
Yay! Let's go.
Yes.
So for this segment, we are going to sing a few semi-classical numbers. And here I want to say something. Semi-classical and classical perfection में गाने के लिए बहुत years, it takes us years to, perfect it. And दीदी ने बचपन से classical को बहुत ज़्यादा time दिया है. She's learned classical एकदम when she was a toddler, तब से. And I've just started learning. मेरी बहन ही मुझे सिखा रही है. So I'll just be here to support you. Absolutely. Absolutely. जितना हो सके. And so let's start. Yes, absolutely. तो ये segment हम शुरू करने वाले हैं मेरे खुद के लिखे हुए compose किए हुए गाने से. It's called I Re Badra. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, on my social media platforms, anywhere, Facebook, Instagram. It's all there. Do check it out and do let us know what you think about the video and the song. So here's a little unplugged version of the song with our ukuleles. I Re Badra gire ki I Re Badra gire ki I Re Badra gire ki I Re Badra gire impromptu jam on I Re Badra. अगर आपको पसंद आया हो, please do check it out, and thank you for singing this along with me.
It's always a pleasure to sing your original songs, you know.
Thank you. All right, now here's moving on to a bhajan जो हम दोनों को बहुत ही ज़्यादा पसंद है, and we hope you enjoy it. We don't have much accompaniment today, so we are going to use our iTabla Pro. We're going to use the Tanpura that's available here, and yeah, that's all about it. खामियां माफ करिएगा और इजाजत लेते हुए शुरू करते हैं ये भजन. Levels up है. कर बैठा हूँ तुम्हारा जाना That was lovely. Thank you for listening to this one, and again, earnestly hoping that you enjoyed it. अभी हम जो ये है हमारी इस सेगमेंट की आखिरी पेशकश घेई चंद गाने वाले हैं हम इस सनाट्य संगीत एंड ये गाने से पहले बहुत घबराहट होती है हम दोनों को but nevertheless we are going to give it a try and I hope I can support well. You are doing really well and I'm very proud of you. Thank you for being there. So here's
Wow. So, of course, the composition and the bhajan was amazing. But now that you told me that you're going to sing Ghee Chan, I'm excited because do you all speak Marathi?
Now we've been in Maharashtra for 3 years, so we understand
Marathi.
We understand Marathi, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't speak
Speaking,
yet. We
not
don't
yet.
speak yet.
कळतं ना काही मी काय बोलतो कळतंय
Of course.
बस इतना याद है बहुत हो गया that's good so before we talk more about the second segment let's hear the last part of the second segment and then
Absolutely.
let's hear
Gosh, so nervous.
I love how you support Ankita, you know, that's so nice to see. And you
Thank
support her so nicely. That's amazing. I mean,
thank you, Neeraj.
singing a Natagit is not easy, of course. And you did an amazing job,
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Great, nice.
Thank you.
So, you know, now we're now near to the end, but I want to know
Yes.
how did you uh, compose I Badar say or
Aire
Badra, yeah. So what's the story behind it?
Oh, well, there's particularly no story as such.
Uh-huh.
It was raining one afternoon, and I was just sitting and I was practicing
Meg
Meg
Malhar.
Malhar. And that's it. I was just doing my riyaz, and I just happened to come. I just had a random tune in my head. Tarara, tarara, tarara. And it was Mishra, and I just sort of like developed on it, and I thought, okay, sounds nice, sounds sort of interesting. And I recorded something very, like जब आप randomly गाते हो ना and you just start singing and you just sing it जब जैसे आप आलाप कर रहे हो you don't plan it ना आप ऐसे गाते रहते हो और गाते रहते हो so I just very randomly I switched on my phone recorder and I started singing a melody and I just sort of thought that okay that has a sort of a structure and I think I like it and instantaneously I just sent it to one of my friends he's a producer Amritanshu I sent it to him and he said hold on just hold on for 10 minutes I'll make something and I'll send it back to you you let me know if you like the production then we are going ahead and making a song out of this and
Wow.
in 10 minutes he sent me a rough something and I loved it and literally we got done with composing recording producing mixing mastering the whole song within 2 days.
What?
Yeah, that's how it happened. I mean, it was the most impromptu project ever, and it's one of the projects that I'm really proud of.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, wow, wow. I'm so happy. I
thank
mean,
you.
that's how compositions happen. You don't
Ah,
just sit और अभी इसको ऐसा करूँ क्या इसको ऐसा करूँ क्या इसको ऐसा करूँ. Of course, ये जब when you have requirements सब ऐसा हो जाता है. But when
hmm.
you're actually composing it's very natural and वो impromptu में ही हो जाता है.
Exactly.
Exactly.
इनफैक्ट मेरे साथ पता है क्या होता है जब मैं सोच के बैठती हूँ ना कि आज गाना लिखेंगे तब तो होता ही नहीं है.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But
Okay.
do go ahead and watch the video if you
I
can.
will. I will
That's,
definitely. I
yeah,
am.
do let me know.
So, uh, we are coming to the end.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
though because look end पे आ रहे तो I wanted to play something for you all because you've entertained and you've given us such beautiful music and of course हम मैं and all the viewers have gone वाह 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 चालू ही है कब से. Uh, so before we go, I have something to play for you. Of course,
Mhm.
I sing SAE, but I'm professionally a violinist. So
Uh-huh.
I'll play something for you.
Oh, absolutely.
I actually didn't want it to end, you know, because y'all are doing so amazing. Ah.
We're
And-
spellbound. We just don't know what to
Yes.
say. That was magical. That was magical. That was
I
pure
got
magic.
goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I can see them. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was brilliant, Yadnesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot when you artists like you compliment. You know,
Hey, you're being too kind.
it's not just with me, because it's ये बहुत rare है कि artist compliments an artist. You know, वो
Is it?
I mean this is rare in Indian classical बहुत, because बड़े लोग आशीर्वाद तो देते हैं, but ये young musicians complimenting young musicians is very rare, and
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it. So thank
Of
you.
course. Oh my gosh. You were beyond brilliant. Amazing.
course.
We loved it. अभी यार इतना अच्छा बजा दिया, अब सच में जाने का मन नहीं कर रहा
हाँ
है।
ना यार।
तो अब नहीं जाओगे, तुम मुझे बताओ, आप मुझे क्या सुनाओगे?
अभी हम एक बहुत एमेचर सा अटेम्प्ट करने वाले हैं मेरा फेवरेट नट भैरव में बेस्ड तराने पे।
And I'll try to
And I'll
support.
try to not mess up. But if I do mess up, please pardon me.
Cool chuk maaf. Yeah.
Thank you. So
Okay.
let's jump into it then.
Tell me whose tarana is it? Or is it a paramparik tarana, or have you composed what?
No. So I learned this tarana from Romkini ji. You know Romkini ji?
Oh yeah, she's my
Yes.
friend. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So I think on my last trip to Mumbai, I happened to drop into a place, and she was the one who taught me this tarana, and since then I've been in love with it.
Ah,
So
nice.
yeah.
Okay, so looking forward. I'm glad कि आपने मेरी request मान ली, and you're waiting and you're singing something for us. So
Yes, absolutely.
let's go listen to them sing Nat Bhairav.
अब हम आ चुके हैं अपने आखिरी सेगमेंट में, जहां हम अपना सबसे पसंदीदा तराना गाने की कोशिश करेंगे। ये राग नट भैरव में बेस्ड है। पर गाने से पहले कुछ छोटी बातें। हमने हम अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं सीख पाए हैं। बहुत कुछ सीखना बाकी है, बहुत आगे जाना बाकी है। और मैंने तो बस अभी शुरू किया है सीखना। हमें प्लीज़ आशीर्वाद करिएगा कि हम आगे और अच्छा कर सकें, और भूल चूक हो जाए तो प्लीज़ माफ़ कर दीजिएगा। हम बस कोशिश ही कर सकते हैं। आप सबकी इजाज़त लेते हुए हियर इज द लास्ट आइटम ऑफ द इवनिंग। चले धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना ना धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना ना धीम तोम ताना ताना धीम तोम ताना ताना ना धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना उदानी ताना ने ताना दिर ताना उदानी ताना ने ताना दिर ताना 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 यार ताना धीम तोम ताना ता धीम ताना धीम Thank you so much for being with us this entire evening, and I really hope you enjoyed. And do let us know what you thought about this. And thank you so much, Durga Jasraj ma'am, once again for giving us this wonderful opportunity, for having us on board. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yay! Wow! Amazing!
Hey,
Amazing.
thank you.
I'm short of adjectives right now because जितना भी बोलूँ ना वो सब कम हो जाता है, but amazing. Your electrifying performance, marvelous.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Yeah. So I mean, the तैयारी जो आपके गाने में है वो तो दिख ही रही है, but I'm sure that we all are looking forward to listening to more classical from Ankita as well. And
Bilkul. We are going to do that. We're going to work more on some original music. Oh, having said that, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Since we're already live today, I'll just take this opportunity and make a little announcement. So tomorrow
Is Mahalaya, which is the first day of Durga Puja. So on this day of Mahalaya, we are releasing our original
it's not an original though, technically, but yeah, we're releasing a number.
song.
Yeah, and we're very, very excited about it. It's called Gauri Elo. It's releasing tomorrow at 9 a.m. And whoever's watching this live session, please do go
tune
ahead
to Times Music Bangla's YouTube channel.
and do watch it. Yadnesh, please go ahead and watch it. Although it's in Bengali, but music has no language.
it's music.
And to let me know if you liked it, do let us know.
Yay! Congratulations, and
Thank you.
I'm so happy. This was a wonderful episode, and I got to share this episode with you all.
Hey, likewise. We had so much fun talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah, likewise. And so we had a lot of fun. Hello everyone. हम लोगों ने बहुत बात किया. I'm sure आपका भी मन कर रहा होगा कि इनसे बात करें, इनको लाइव देखे सुने. But लॉकडाउन है, हम क्या करें. But of course हम जल्दी मिलेंगे साथ में. फिलहाल ये एपिसोड में हमें इनको बाय बोलना होगा. And we have to meet for the 4th episode. That's going to be on 30th of September. And we have a Carnatic musician. We have a Veena player who's an amazing. He's a young maestro. We have Ramana Balachandran from Tamil Nadu, and आपने उसे उत्साह में भी सुना है. And of course जो classical सुनते हैं उन्होंने उसको वरना भी concerts में सुने हैं. But he's going to be on our show, and I'm looking forward to the 4th episode as well. So thanking you all for joining in and making this evening even more beautiful. And I can't thank you all. And Bank of Baroda, Art and Artist, Yadnesh Raikar, Durga, Jasraj, and Neeraj, Jaitly, everyone, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And thanks for coming and just lighting it up.
Thanks,
Yes.
Anu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Yadnesh. It was so much fun. Please take care. Bye, all our viewers. Thank you once again, Durga ma'am. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.